Welcome back to the channel, BBC Quarter. Today we are talking about one small coin that many people ignore every day, the 1976 Lincoln penny. At first glance it looks like an ordinary 1-cent coin. Millions of people have carried it in their pockets, dropped it in jars, or spent it without thinking twice. But what if I told you that some 1976 pennies could be worth thousands of dollars, and in extremely rare cases collectors talk about coins reaching unbelievable values? Today we will explore the history, value, and secrets of the famous 1976 Lincoln penny and how one tiny coin could change your life. Let us start with the history. The 1976 Lincoln penny was minted in the United States during a very important time in American history. The country was celebrating its bicentennial, which marked 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Even though special designs were created for some coins during that celebration, the Lincoln penny continued with the classic design featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Abraham Lincoln. The design of the Lincoln penny had already been in use for many years. The portrait of Lincoln was originally created by Victor David Brenner and first appeared on the penny in 1909. By 1976 the coin still carried the same historic look that collectors around the world recognize instantly. Victor David Brenner. The 1976 penny was produced in 3 different mints in the United States. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark. The Denver Mint produced coins with the small D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint produced special proof coins mainly for collectors. In total billions of these pennies were made, which means most of them are very common today. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 US coins guide +1. Now here is where things become interesting. Even though billions of 1976 pennies were produced, not all of them are equal. The value of a coin depends heavily on its condition, rarity, and possible mint errors. Most circulated 1976 pennies are only worth a few cents. In fact, many of them sell for around 2 or 3 cents simply because the copper metal inside the coin is worth more than their face value. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 US coins guide. However, coins that are in perfect condition can be worth much more. When collectors grade coins, they use a scale that goes up to mint state 70, which means a nearly perfect coin. Some extremely high-grade 1976 pennies have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars because they are so difficult to find in perfect condition. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 antiques know-how. For example, one high-grade 1976 penny graded at an extremely high level sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Coins like these are considered condition rarities because almost all of the coins from that year were used in everyday circulation and developed scratches, marks, and wear over time. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 antiques know-how. Another factor that can make a 1976 penny extremely valuable is mint errors. Mint errors happen during the coin production process. Sometimes the metal plankett is struck incorrectly or the dies used to stamp the design have mistakes. These errors create unusual coins that collectors love to hunt for. Some examples of valuable penny errors include double die coins where the design appears doubled, off-center strikes where the design is not perfectly aligned, and coins struck on the wrong metal blank. When rare mint errors appear on coins like the 1976 Lincoln penny, they can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on how dramatic the error is. There are also coins with unusual colors or beautiful red copper surfaces that collectors prize highly. A bright red uncirculated penny that has survived nearly 50 years without tarnishing can command a strong premium in the coin collecting market. Now let us talk about the dream scenario that every coin hunter hopes for. Sometimes stories appear online claiming that the simple penny could be worth hundreds of thousands or even over $1 million. While most of these claims are exaggerated, history shows that rare coins can indeed reach extraordinary prices when they are unique or historically important. The reason is simple. Coin collecting is driven by rarity and demand. If collectors compete for a coin that is extremely rare, the price can climb dramatically during auctions. That is why people around the world search through old jars, piggy banks, and pocket change hoping to discover a hidden treasure. A coin that looks ordinary might actually have a rare mint error or an exceptional grade that makes it valuable. So how can you check if your 1976 penny might be valuable? First, examine the mint mark under the date. If there is no mint mark, the coin was made in Philadelphia. If there is a small D, it was made in Denver. If there is an S, it is a proof coin from San Francisco. Second, check the condition. A coin that looks shiny and almost brand new has a much higher chance of being valuable than a worn coin. Third, look carefully for unusual features such as doubled letters, off-center designs, strange shapes, or unusual thickness. These signs could indicate a rare mint error. Finally, if you believe you have a special coin, it is a good idea to have it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. Experts can determine the exact grade and authenticity of the coin, which can dramatically increase its value if it turns out to be rare. The truth is that most 1976 pennies are still worth only a few cents today, but hidden among billions of coins could be a rare specimen worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That possibility is what keeps coin collectors searching every day. Imagine finding a tiny copper coin in an old jar and realizing it could be worth a small fortune. That is the excitement that drives the world of coin collecting. So before you spend your next penny, take a closer look. That small coin might carry a piece of history and possibly a surprising value. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy learning about rare coins and hidden treasures, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin discoveries. And remember, sometimes the smallest coins can hold the biggest surprises. If you want, I can also write a strong viral hook for the first 20 seconds, a title and description that get more YouTube views, 20 SEO tags for coin videos.